Hi everyone! Today we're going to learn about the Afar people, a really cool group who live in the Horn of Africa. That's a part of Africa that includes Ethiopia, Djibouti, and Eritrea. They've lived in the desert for a long time, and they have a super interesting culture. They're tough and have some really strong traditions. They speak a language called Afar, which is part of a bigger family of languages spoken by over 1 million people. Most Afar people live in the Afar Region of Ethiopia, but you'll also find them in southern Eritrea and Djibouti. They really love their land and have a strong sense of who they are. They're also known for being very welcoming and kind. Their culture is really different from other groups in the area, and they've worked hard to keep their traditions alive for many years. Afar culture is all about taking care of animals. They move around with their herds of camels, goats, and sheep, which give them milk, meat, and materials for clothing and shelter. These animals are super important to them. They're really good at raising animals, and they have amazing stories, poems, and songs that have been passed down for generations. These stories often talk about their lives and what it's like to live in the desert. Music and dancing are also a big part of their culture, especially during celebrations. Afar society is made up of different families and groups, and the elders or older people are very important leaders in their communities. They make decisions and help solve problems. They also have special rules that have been around for a very long time. The Afar people have lived in the Horn of Africa for a very long time. Over the years, they've met lots of different people and groups, which has influenced their culture. They live in a really special place called the Afar Triangle, where 3 giant pieces of the Earth's crust meet. It's known for being super hot and having unusual landscapes. Part of the Afar Triangle is called the Danakil Depression, one of the hottest and lowest places in the whole world. It's so interesting that scientists and explorers love to visit. The Afar people know how to live in this tough environment. They know a lot about the plants and animals that live there, which helps them survive. It's really important to protect Afar culture for kids in the future. Their traditions and language teach us a lot about how people can adapt and be strong in difficult places. By learning about their customs, we can appreciate how diverse people are around the world. The Afar people also know a lot about living sustainably or taking care of the environment. One way to help is by visiting their communities as tourists. This helps them earn money and teaches others about their culture. We can also help by supporting schools and programs that teach their language. Buying Afar crafts also helps their communities. Afar culture is a special part of the Horn of Africa. Their strength, ability to adapt, and unique traditions make the region even more interesting. By learning about and respecting their culture, we can all appreciate different cultures around the world.